Yes, guys, you know what it is. It's boxing time, and there's Mayweather and there's Pac-Man. Now, I'm just gonna give my explanation on the fight, the way I see it, you know, and this is going to be a very tough fight. Pac-Man versus Mayweather, a very tough fight. In Pac-Man, you have a guy that's very aggressive. Pac-Man is punching shots from all angles, from everywhere. Pac-Man is dropping shots. You understand? So he's a very aggressive boxer. In Mayweather, you have a boxer who's very defensive minded. Mayweather is a defense strategist when it comes to boxing. He believes in hit and don't get hit. Mayweather don't care how he wins. He don't care if he wins by 10 points. He don't care if he wins by 1 point, as long as he wins. Now, fans around the world are talking about, Mayweather is gonna lose. Mayweather is gonna lose, and Pac-Man is gonna win, and Pac-Man is gonna knock him out, and Pac-Man is gonna do this. This is all physical. Everyone is talking about the physical aspect of the match, and when you look at the physical aspect of this match, of this fight, then you have a guy that's very aggressive in Pac-Man, and from a physical standpoint, it looks like, well, Pac-Man got the fight done deal, and I don't believe that. I don't believe that Pac-Man got this fight, because apart from the physical aspect of the fight, many people are forgetting that there's a psychological game in this fight also. The mindset is almost as important as the training, the physical training. You understand? It's not going to be easy. The boxer right now, in this era, heavyweight, no matter what division, the boxer with the best ring IQ right now is Floyd Mayweather. Period. Everyone knows that. Second to Mayweather is Bernard Hopkins. Everyone knows that. No one is refuting that. Pac-Man has been known to be making a lot of errors. Pac-Man makes a lot of mistakes. He makes a lot of errors. And because this fight is of such a high magnitude, possibly the biggest boxing fight ever, bigger than Ali and Fraser, bigger than Tyson versus Holyfield, possibly the biggest boxing fight ever, Pac-Man is very liable to make many mistakes. First of all, he's trying to get Mayweather his first loss. Pac-Man, believe me, Pac-Man is going to take more chances against Mayweather because the public perception out there is Mayweather does not have a knockout punch. So because Mayweather, or because it is perceived that Mayweather does not have a knockout punch, then Pac-Man feels confident enough to take a lot more chances than he would against a guy who has a knockout punch. Now, this can be very advantageous towards Pac-Man, because he'll be coming very hard at Mayweather. But the thing is, Mayweather is also the best counter-puncher. He is the best defense boxer, and he is the best counter-puncher. Plus, he has the best ring IQ of any boxer alive and breathing. Combined with the mistakes that Pac-Man, the many mistakes that Pac-Man will do while trying to take his chances, this is a straight recipe for for disaster. Let me tell you how Pac-Man can win this fight. As much as you will believe, and many fans believe, that Pac-Man can win this fight by being aggressive, I believe Pac-Man can win this fight by not being too aggressive. Instead of coming towards Mayweather, Pac-Man should get in here, get some points, and allow Mayweather to come to him. Let me tell you why. The first 4 rounds, from round 1 to round 4, from round 1 to round 5. If you watch Mayweather, these are the rounds that he does his assessments. From round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Mayweather isn't really interested in hitting you hard. He's not interested in knocking you out. He's not interested. What he's doing in these rounds are, Mayweather is assessing the whole situation. It is during these rounds, it is during these early rounds, Pac-Man has to get in here, get some points. Don't take too much chances, because Mayweather will make him pay with every mistake. But Pac-Man has to get in here from round 1, 2, 3, round 4, and get some points. Hit Mayweather with body shots, jab him, hit him with body shots, and get the points up. Now what's going to happen is, Mayweather is going to realize that, hey, I'm behind on the charts. Now Pac-Man can play the game that Mayweather plays now. Pac-Man will sit back and he'll allow Mayweather to come to him. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm speaking, I'm a fan of Mayweather. I respect Pac-Man. I want Mayweather to win. But I'm being real. I'm not trying to be biased about it. You understand? So, this is why I say, Pac-Man is not going to win this fight. I don't believe it. Because first of all, Mayweather is smarter in the ring. Mayweather is much smarter in the ring than Pac-Man. Okay? Mayweather is the best defense fighter. He is the best counter puncher. And he has a better ring IQ. Every single coach says the same thing. This is just my honest opinion on this. This is my observation. And I'm gonna be talking about many other things. Boxing, basketball, politics. I'm into all of that. But as of right now, in this Mayweather and Pac-Man fight, I'm a fan of Mayweather, man. I like Mayweather, and he's gonna win. I believe he's going to win. But I also believe that Pac-Man have a serious shot. Because of the way he fights. Pac-Man hits you at all kind of angles, man. Pac-Man hits you at all kind of angles. But then Medina did the same thing. Medina, what's his name? Medina did the same thing in the first fight. He did the same thing in the second fight. The first fight, guys were saying, Medina won. He didn't. He never won. When you watch the first fight between Medina and Floyd, man, this guy was just throwing punches. He was just missing. The first fight was too close for comfort. In the rematch, what happened? Floyd schooled the guy. Floyd schooled him. And I don't believe that Floyd is going to have a Medina first fight experience with Pac-Man. Floyd is going to come out against Pac-Man the same way he did in the Medina second fight. You understand? He's going to school this guy. Pacquiao isn't smart enough. Mayweather is going to utilize psychology. And this is, these are the things that casual boxing fans don't take into consideration. Besides the physical nature of the fight, besides the training that, Mayweather Senior gives Junior. Besides the training that Freddie Roach gives to Pac-Man, there's another fight which the fans don't see and you don't hear, and it is the psychological fight. It is what is being said. It is what the boxers say to each other while they're fighting. Listen to me. This is serious. Michael Jordan won championships by talking shit. Barkley can tell you. Reggie Miller can tell you. Ewing can tell you. All the guys who played Jordan can tell you. Floyd wins a lot of matches by talking shit while talking in the ring. He gets into the head of the boxer. What Floyd has to do, and he will, knowing Floyd is a defensive strategist, once he gets Pac-Man to hesitate, Pac-Man punches like a machine gun. We all know that. Floyd is going to get Pac-Man to hesitate. To hesitate throwing the punches because he might be scared of what Floyd can do. Once Floyd gets into the head of Pac-Man, as long as the fight begins and you realize that Pac-Man is not letting off the punches in the machine gun rhythm that he normally does, I want you to remember me right now. I'm telling you the fight is over. I'm telling you the fight is over. It is not the physical fight that's going to win this. What's going to win this fight is the psychological fight. And this is where Mayweather's ring IQ, he's the best defense, he's the best counter puncher. This is where all of these things are going to give him the advantage. Subscribe to my page. More videos to come. And we talk on different stuff. Enjoy the weekend.